everyone, and welcome back to PT Mastery. I'm your host Himani Vyas, and today we are diving into one of the most vital sections of the PT, speaking skills. If you're aiming to ace this section, you have come to the right place. Joining me are two incredible educators with a wealth of experience in PT training, Ms. Kirati Shah and Ms. Reema Padaria. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you, Himani. I'm thrilled to be here and excited to share some valuable insights.
Thank you, Himani. It's wonderful to join this discussion today. Speaking skills are such an integral part of PT, and I'm eager to help our listeners.
Let's begin with an overview. Kirati, could you shed some light on what the PT speaking section is all about?
Absolutely. The speaking section in PT is designed to assess your fluency, pronunciation, and ability to communicate ideas effectively in English. It comprises tasks like read aloud, repeat sentences, describe image, retell lecture, and answer short questions. Each task focuses on different aspects of communication, but the underlying principles, clarity, fluency, and consistency remain critical.
Wow, that's a great breakdown, Reema. What's your take on why this section is often challenging for test takers?
Many students find it challenging because it combines multiple skills. For instance, in retail lecture, you're listening, understanding, and speaking, all under the time pressure. Another challenge is maintaining a natural flow while ensuring proper pronunciation. And let's not forget the pressure of performing in front of a computer. It can feel daunting.
Speaking of challenges, what are some common mistakes students make? Kirati, could you share a few?
Sure. One of the most common mistakes is speaking too quickly in an attempt to finish tasks faster. This often results in mispronunciations and lower fluency scores. Another issue is pausing too much or overthinking, which can make your speech sound hesitant. Lastly, ignoring the importance of stress and intonation, many students sound monotonous, which affects their pronunciation scores.
Right, I see. Reema, do you have any tips to counter these issues?
Definitely. For students who speak too fast, I recommend practicing with a metronome or timing app to regulate their pace. For those who pause too often, recording your practice sessions and identifying the triggers for your hesitations can be helpful. And for stress and intonation, reading aloud from a script with marked stress points can work wonders.
Now, let's focus on actionable strategies. Kirati, what are some techniques students can use to improve their speaking scores?
A key strategy is chunking. Break sentences into smaller, meaningful parts instead of reading them word by word. This improves your fluency and makes your speech sound natural. Another effective technique is shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and mimic their speech patterns, intonation, and pace. It's a great way to refine your pronunciation.
Great tips. Reema, do you have any additional strategies?
Yes, I recommend using templates for tasks like describe image and retell lecture. A well-structured template can save you time and effort while ensuring you cover all the key points. Also, practice under exam conditions frequently. This reduces anxiety and builds confidence.
Let's talk about resources. Kirati, what are some tools or apps students can use to practice speaking?
Yeah, there are some fantastic apps like PTE tutorials and E2 language that simulate exam conditions. Additionally, apps like Elsa Speak and Pronunciation Coach are excellent for refining pronunciations. Don't underestimate the power of recording yourself using a smartphone. It's simple yet effective.
And Reema, Do you recommend any other tools or materials?
Yes, definitely. YouTube channels dedicated to PT often provide sample answers and techniques for each speaking task. Also, practice materials from Pearson are a must. They align perfectly with the actual exam format.
So, before we wrap up, do you have any motivational advice for students preparing for the PT speaking section?
Stay consistent with your practice. Improvement takes time, but with persistence and the right strategies, you'll see results. Also, believe in yourself. Confidence is half the battle won.
I completely agree. Don't let initial setbacks discourage you. Remember, every mistake is a step closer to improvement. Keep practicing and success will follow.
Such inspiring words. Thank you, Kirati and Rima, for sharing your expertise today. I'm sure our listeners have found this discussion incredibly helpful. And that's a wrap for today's episode of PT Mastery. If you enjoyed this session, don't forget to follow us and share it with your fellow PT aspirants. For more tips and updates, stay tuned. Until next time, this is Himani Vyas signing off. Happy learning and all the best for your PT journey.